Well, as the suspense continues over who's going to be contesting from Amethi as well as Raebareli, we have the man with us at this point of time who's triggered off a storm, if I may use that word, Mr. Robert Vadra. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Vadra, you know you raised a lot of controversy and this whole suspense. Are you taking the political plunge finally?
The plunge would be there because there's a lot of pressure from people who I've worked with since 1999. And they feel that they made a mistake to have Smriti Irani represent them and be there in Parliament from Amethi. They feel that no works have been done and they're quite upset with that. And they keep reaching out to me because they see that amount of work I do amongst the people with my charities and my spiritual tours. And they also feel that, baseless accusations have been thrown on me from various parties and mainly from the BJP for the last 10 years. I've had to deal with political whole, bashing, political witch hunt, So people felt that why am I not answering in a political format or a political way, or basically why am I not in Parliament? But even if Smriti Irani, being in Parliament, picks up a paper with Adani and shows, that some kind of a wrongdoing, I challenged her via my social media that if there's any kind of untoward, work or business or any kind of relationship I have with the said gentleman, they can prove it. And if they don't prove it, it's basically creating rumors and baseless accusations and wasting the time in Parliament, where they could be discussing many other issues, of what the BJP, sweeps away under their carpet.
But Mr. Vadra, you think you need to contest from Amethi to kind of rebut Smriti Irani? Because then that raises a question of would it be then Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi Vadra?
No, as I said, or maybe, I've been clearing with everybody that this kind of, requests have come from all over the nation. When I travel around the nation for my spiritual tours or my charitable, efforts, all kinds of people from different parts of the country request me to represent them. That
from
I should
Amethi?
No,
Oh,
from
anywhere, okay.
From Moradabad, because I was born there. If I go to Telangana, if I'm called for a wrestling match in Haryana, I'm sitting on stage and not only seeing two people wrestle, I also try and see how I can help them post that. So people see that with all the efforts and all the helps that I've given all these people, that if I was in Parliament, I would be able to help them in a bigger way. I would be able to, every time there's an election, Robert Vadra's name props up, and
exactly.
same old, issues come up, which I've already cleared whilst being summoned by the ED and sitting there 15 times with many hours with them. I've cleared everything with the income tax department, and yes, the harassment goes on, and, it's difficult for me to be a businessman, because I think being part of the Gandhi family, people do not see you as a common man, or, because they have hope. They have, when you're out in public, they always ask you political questions, everything related to what the family, is planning, or the efforts.
So Mr. Vadra, in case the party tells you that, okay, fine, you contest from Amethi, will you say no to them, or you're open to the idea?
See, in this duration of being with the family, I was still kept myself away from media, away from the public life. But in the last few years, last decade, I would say, since the BJP came, or a little before that, the whole dynamic for me as my life changed. There was, again, journalists who were bringing up all kinds of accusations about my business contacts, and, it inflated into bigger issues and snowballed into bigger problems for me. And I had to face a lot of, headwind and negativity from all political parties. whilst I felt that if there was an issue with any of my companies, an assessment, a reassessment comes, a penalty is paid and it's forgotten. But I was harassed the whole time. Every time there was an election, they used my name, they came to my office, they raided my office, and many other things. And other than all this harassment, being with campaigning since 99 and, winning with the highest majority from Amethi, Raebareli in 2004 and having the government, Congress government come in, I think since then I've learned a lot from the family.
So you wouldn't mind contesting from Amethi?
I wouldn't mind if the party, Congress party, feels that I can make a difference or they would like to see me in active politics. With the consent of my family, I would definitely think that at a time where lots of politicians are leaving, there's, leaving to different parties. There's a lot of negativity where, the opposition is concerned of, putting them in, jail and leaders in jail. I think when, you feel that there are other people who are willing to stand, who are standing strong with Rahul, with Priyanka, with the family, with the Congress, why not, come forward and why not be part of it with your strength and give Rahul more strength and,
but
with the Congress as well.
Don't you think that in case Rahul does not contest from Mr. Gandhi, doesn't contest from Amethi, then the BJP's narrative will be that he's run away. So therefore, isn't it important that he contests from Amethi and say Priyanka Gandhi Vadra from Raebareli or one of you?
See, as I would say that whenever I try and, if media would like me to say something, I would say that I would talk from my own experience about my own process or existence in politics or out of politics. Being part of the family, with great power comes great responsibility, and I cannot be answering for Priyanka or Rahul what their thought process is or what their future plans are or the Congress's plans. As I said, there's again a lot of pressure for me to fight from different places, and because Smriti Irani ji initiated all this kind of negative vibes and using my name. So people of Amethi came to me saying that you should be challenging and, cleaning your name or clearing your name, because if Smriti Irani has taken your name, either she proves it or she lets it be. So people felt that I should be challenging her, and that I should be fighting from Amethi. But as I said, wherever I go, people want me to,
Mr. Vadra,
represent
you've always been supportive of your wife into active politics. Would you now want her to take the pole plunge?
See, when I see Priyanka working so hard and, being arrested when she went to Lakhimpur and then, obviously with the BJP government removing her SPG protection, that she had, and removing us from our home, removing Rahul from the parliament and also from his home. Obviously, we do worry about her, her safety, and when she's like her father, she goes into the public and meets everybody, and she does make a difference, and people know that in the country. And yes, with her hard work, I would like that. I would like to see her in parliament. I think that's her place is in parliament, in the future. But again, that is her choice, and that is her thought process, and the thought process of the Congress party, that when they would like to, initiate her or assist, like she should be in parliament. That's their decision, really.
Two quick questions, Mr. Vadra, before I let you go. Mr. Vadra, in case you go into active politics, the BJP will start attacking you on the grounds that this is dynasty politics. What is your rebuttal to them?
See, if a person in business learns something from his father or his grandfather, if a sports person learns something from his ancestors or his father, or in politics also, I mean, you learn from, your people who've been in politics earlier, and they say you got to stand on your own feet. You got to take your first step in all this. I think it's a good thing to learn from your elderly people who are from your family, and you create a legacy, or their thought process should be taken ahead. I think I believe in that, and I think I see majority of people join their father's business or do, they learn from their parents when they were in sport and they won a medal and, in politics, so on. And I feel that when so many people have moved to the BJP, who have people who, their parents have been in politics, they followed their footsteps, how come they do not look into their own parties? How come they don't see what happens in their parties? Those same people are lured and, asked to join the party, and they don't see that don't they come from a dynastic politics? And I don't think there's anything wrong if a family comes together to help somebody if we feel that it's the need of the hour, it's, it adds strength and we are clarity. We are not here to say, I need a position or, I need to be recognized or the benefits of being there. I think it's very clear. We've been there for far too long. I've learned a lot, and definitely I feel that I could add strength to Rahul, to the party, but it really depends when they feel right. But the people feel that I'm ready. The people would want me to be in active politics.
And finally, politics need not always be very nice. So the day you decide to go into active politics, whenever you decide, the attacking on you will begin from the BJP. You're going to become extremely vulnerable. Are you ready for that?
I've dealt with sitting for hours together in the ED office. I've dealt with 6 officers sitting on my head. I've dealt with them leaving me alone for 2 hours, and said, without a phone, without a newspaper, without anybody being there, like a solitary confinement, and turning up and throwing the files and folders saying, mil gaya, mil gaya, mil gaya. And, basically all kinds of tactics they use to, put pressure, intimidate me, pressure, all kinds of questions which were not required, for which I was summoned for, the subject I was summoned for. So I feel that when I've dealt with, a decade or more of this harassment from this government, I've had people standing outside my office. They've done a lot of negativity that I've dealt with. I think I have the strength to understand it and deal with it and face it head on. And other than that, see, if I'm in politics or without being in politics, I will be working for the people, which I enjoy doing. I learn from the visually impaired when I'm spending time with them. They are still happy even if they've never seen light. With people who, are ailing or elderly, I do a lot of work. I learn from them. They are my strength. They feel I can make a difference in a bigger way if I was to be in politics. And I don't care about what the BJP has to say or any other party has to say. If the people are with me and my family's consent is there and the Congress feels I can make a difference, I will be in active politics when the right time arrives. And I'm sure I'll do good. I'll create a legacy. I'm more of the belief of having an area or the country with being secular, and I would think about, women's safety, unemployment is a big issue, and, the farmers' issues. So there are many issues that need to be looked at rather than see, any relationship hypothetically with somebody in parliament or Jija ji ka kya karoge, and all these kind of vibes that people have elected these people to make a difference. They see what's happening in Manipur, they see what's happening in different states, and not only worry what the manifesto of the Congress is, or, trivial things, or even bring up what Nehru ji did or what Indira Gandhi did. They are obsessed with the Gandhi family because the Gandhi family gets up and fights for the people, talks about the people, and brings every issue that the BJP hides under the carpet, brings it forward, and they'll fight till the last breath. And that's what I really respect and learn. And I feel the people feel that I can make a difference, so they want me to be in active politics.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us. And who knows, we'll see you in Parliament soon. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.